Welcome to episode number 44 of the Blitz Take. I am here with Kendren Smith, who is a 2024 NFL draft prospect from the University of Pennsylvania. And I'm excited to have him on to talk about what his journey has been going like and everything else. So welcome.
Thank you, man. I'm excited to tell my story.
My first question is, what was the recruiting process like for you to uh, get to UPenn?
It was an interesting one honestly, because junior year of high school, I was at one school and it was on like I'm from Charlotte, North Carolina, but it was on the south side of Charlotte. But I had a pretty good year, but I wasn't getting the looks I wanted and what I honestly felt like I needed at that time based off the production. I was an all conference corner in high school. Had like 6 picks junior year, 12 PBUs, but I didn't have that much kind of
Mhm.
college recruiting to my name. So I decided to transfer to more of a powerhouse in Charlotte as well. Mallet Creek High School, which has some notable guys like Jordan Davis on the Eagles, the D lineman. He went there, and we had a few draft picks. Trent Simpson, he just went third round to the Ravens. So it was an interesting one. It was a little late in my sense to where I got to Penn, but I had a few Group 5 offers. Had Charlotte offer, had a few Patriot League offers, but when it came to University of Pennsylvania, I came up here to a camp one day, and I balled out, and it felt like home from there. And I think that along with the academics, I think that's what overall attracted me the most is the family and just setting myself up for a 40-year decision. So it all worked out.
What makes you the player you are?
I feel like what makes me the player I am is just my why and what I do to get up every day, what gets me up in the morning, what motivates me, and that's my faith, my family. Those two things are what gets me up and what pushes me to be a better person and a better man and a better player each day. So I think that's what makes me a different player, a better player.
My next question is, what specific spots around the football field are your weaknesses and strengths?
I feel like my strengths um, is being an all around corner and a DB. Honestly, I feel like I'm a guy that can do the run and the pass. I'm very present in the run game and the pass game, and I make plays when it's counted. I've continuously these past 4 years made some clutch plays and some clutch time moments, and I think that's what really sets me apart. It's a guy that's not going to run from the fire when it's really time to make a play. I think some of my weaknesses is just consistency throughout the whole game. I think that's what everybody can work on though. Just
Mhm.
when you get tired, third or fourth quarter, just being continuously locked in your technique more than mental. Because I would be locked in mental, but fatigue, everybody level of play drops. But it's just a matter of how much level of play drops. So I think that's just me getting more and more experience, more and more feel for the game. Is just being more consistent. I think that's a big thing. But you know.
What was your favorite memory during the years that you've been with UPenn?
My favorite memory, even football wise, was this past year. We played Dartmouth at Dartmouth. Um, Leading up to this that year, we had a bad taste in our mouth because we lost to Dartmouth the last time we played them, and it didn't feel right. If it left a bad taste in our mouth, especially the way Dartmouth partied on our field. We didn't like that at all. So I think going to Dartmouth, scoring the first drive from our offense, having a close game, and really going to overtime and having a sealing victory, sealing run off touchdown. I think that was just an overall moment. It just that's when we really felt like we were competitors in Ivy League play that year too as well. So
What is a typical day like for you, like during the summer, and what will you be doing during the fall, uh, and what kind of stuff will you be doing to get ready for the next level?
yeah, man, I think especially this summer, a lot of Ivy League guys are a little different. So we have internships during the summer. So I wake up at 5, have 6 a.m. workouts. So go to workouts at 6 a.m. we finish around like 7:30, 7:45, get ready for work. I have an internship with Morgan Stanley. So I think that's what's also helping me for the pro level as well, is just understanding some financial advising tips and some understandings of the financial market that players will need, that players need a lot of times going into the league, just knowing how to manage their money, and especially if you're not in for a long time, knowing how to leverage that money to last you for a very long time. So I'll get off of work, probably go to sleep around 9. Usually in that time, I do a lot of training, go to the training room before I go to come back home, do a lot of stretching, a lot of preventative stuff, just working on mobility and all of that too, and then just rinse and repeat. And I think during the season, I have a little lighter load just being a fifth year. So I have like 2 classes. But I feel like what's helping me prepare for the next level is just my discipline for the game, and just honestly getting in extra film time, extra studying of the game, extra understanding of the whole defense, learn what the D line's doing. So like I know what the 3-tech's doing, also knowing what all the linebackers doing as well. So getting my guys, my young guys especially, helping them on board into Ivy League school is kind of hard. That big jump going into camp and then going into school is a hard transition. I know it's hard for me. So that's the biggest thing, just helping encourage my young guys and leaving Penn off better than it was.
So my next question is, what do you like to do in your free time?
I'm an inside person, man. I like the game though. I play a lot of COD, 2K, and some other games too that people might not know of. But I'm a big gamer, man. And I also value family time, family and friend time. So I value quality time. I'm a big person on life is short. So I definitely like to spend as much time I can with friends, whether that's we go out on campus or just go down to the city and just maybe do some things or go out and get food or whatever. So.
Mm-hmm. And my last question is, what college and NFL team do you like watching? Did you like watching when you grew up?
That's a good question. I think I had some spurts when it came to college. I think I like that Oregon team, especially that NCAA team with Anthony Thomas. That was one of my favorite teams as well. I like the U as well. The U, they had a lot of dogs in that team, and just seeing how they approach football and just how they just didn't have no care on the field. They was going out for a meaning, for a real reason. And I think NFL. I was born in Houston, so I was a Texans Panthers fan, because I grew up in Houston and Carolina Panthers. So those are my 2 teams a little bit. My dad was Ravens fan, so I often hop on the bandwagon a little bit. But I was never too much of a diehard fan to really stick with one team. But I was just be whatever is my area. So
Yeah, I really hope to see you in a NFL uniform one day, and I wish you the best of luck. Everything that will come your way, and looking forward to seeing what the future holds for you.
yes, sir, man. Thank you. I appreciate you for letting me tell a little bit of my story, man.
Thank you.